Nuclear power plants provide large amounts of electricity without releasing planet-warming pollution. But the expense of running these plants has made it difficult for them to stay open. If nuclear is to play a role in the U.S. clean energy economy, costs must come down. Scientists at the U.S. Department of Energy's DOE, Argonne National Laboratory, are devising systems that could make nuclear energy more competitive using artificial intelligence. Explaining the problem, nuclear power is a form of energy generated by splitting atoms. It is often seen as a way to generate electricity with low environmental impacts. However, nuclear power plants also come with many risks and problems. One of the most pressing issues with nuclear power plants is their safety. Nuclear power plants risk meltdown, which can lead to radioactive material being released into the environment and causing serious damage to people and ecosystems. Some risks come from accidents that happen during the transportation of nuclear materials, such as the Fukushima Daiichi disaster in 2011. Another problem with nuclear energy is its cost. The price for generating electricity from nuclear energy has increased substantially over time, making it more expensive than other forms of renewable energy, such as wind or solar power generation. A final problem with nuclear power plants is that their lifespan is limited. Reactor containment vessels have a lifespan of 30 to 40 years, and other parts of the plant have a lifespan of only 20 to 25 years. This means that power plants need to be rebuilt and repurposed to avoid decommissioning, which can be costly and time-consuming. Nuclear power plants have different levels of safety depending on the type of reactor. For example, boiling water reactors are much safer than pressurized water reactors. Many nuclear power plants provide energy to the United States, such as the Diablo Canyon Power Plant in California and the 3 Mile Island Power Plant in Pennsylvania. How AI can help solve the problem. Artificial intelligence is a hot topic in the world of energy. It can help solve problems in various ways, such as calculating fuel consumption, predicting breakdowns, and understanding the complex interactions among components. Mathematical and logical skills required to operate nuclear power plants. It explains that these power plants require workers to make certain calculations about how much fuel should be in tanks, how much heat is generated by the reactor, and how many of a certain chemical element are in a tank. Artificial intelligence can help make this process more accurate by using data from history and making more complex calculations and more accurate predictions. The future is bright for AI and nuclear energy. After years of being the bad guy, nuclear energy is finally getting the validation it deserves. Nuclear power plants are the safest way to generate electricity, produce minimal waste and carbon emissions, and can even provide a solution to environmental issues like climate change. More and more countries around the world are considering nuclear energy to provide a cleaner source of power. We should be investing in nuclear power plants as soon as possible and putting our money towards AI research that could lead to a safer future for our children and grandchildren. What are the disadvantages of AI in nuclear energy? Artificial intelligence in nuclear energy is an emerging field. It is still a nascent technology that has not been tested in the real world. There are many risks involved with nuclear energy, and there are many ways that AI could worsen the situation. There are two main risks for AI in nuclear energy: safety and security. For safety, there is the risk of human error or equipment malfunctions that could cause a meltdown or explosion. For security, hackers can manipulate the data AI collects, leading to a loss of control over systems like cooling or power generation.